So we needed all this underground stuff, which was not really true because Eisenhower knew well that eventually we were going to go up against the extraterrestrials. And let me give you one other thing. Also, that we are actively in contact with 27 alien races, 3 of which are actively trying to destroy us. And of course, those 3 are the Sumerians, from this book, the Dracos, who we've managed to defeat, and in those cases, and an interdimensional race or species that's kind of unnamed. But this is the president of Russia, who knows all about this stuff, and I'm just saying that. So, so the consulate is down there, and who he meets with the ambassadrix, which is a female ambassador for for the queen, because it's a matriarchal society of these underground reptilians. And again, she describes that there's the good ones who are benevolent vegetarians, and they really just want to lay in the sun and take warm baths and just be peaceful.
And you also said in your book that she said that we have been here for millions of years.
Millions. Yeah, millions. I mean, they were the first. Okay, so let me put it to you this way.
Were they the ones that created it and genetically modified us?
No, that was those were the. Let me put it to you this way. And there was a contactee that I was good friends with, Adrienne, and he put it the best way. And look, all I'm asking you to do is read Revelation. In the last book of the Bible, there's a war, and the war is between Michael and the hosts of heaven versus the great red dragon. And there's a war in heaven. And in the war in heaven, Michael is wounded. Matter of fact, I think his heel is wounded or something. And but Michael manages to take the dragon and cast him down to the earth. Now, supposedly the rest of the book is that the dragon is cast to the earth, and then there's a fence that's put up to keep him in, and then we're pretty much on our own. We have to fight whomever this is. So in terms of this, my friend said we're in a contested area of space, my contactee friend. He said, if you look at it this way, the contested area of space is the reptilians say this is our planet. We just let you graze on the surface. And that they were assisted in their evolution, apparently, by the Alpha Draconian Empire. And the Alpha Draconians have also taken over most of Orion, chunks of the Hyades, and that we on the surface, are mammals on the surface, were then genetically engineered by the Sumerians, by the Pleiadians, and this is going back to the Billy MEIER information. Billy says that we all lived in another universe, and that universe collapsed, and that all life in this universe actually came through the Ring Nebula in the constellation of Lyra, and that there were these giants, these blonde giants from Lila, that kind of stormed across the universe like space pirates or Vikings, if you will. And that so we're in a contested area of space between 2 great empires, the Alpha Draconians and the Iligium, by the Sumerians or the Pleiadians, if you will. And that now those battles are being fought and being won, I might add. And for those of you we took cruises to Alaska. And we used to have a guy named Ed Grimsley, who actually would come with a big basket of night vision goggles. And out in the middle of nowhere, in the inner passage of Alaska, we put these goggles on. You could look up in the sky and you could see a war happening in heaven. You could see triangles, things blowing up. I mean, it was literally like, it's like the Star Spangled Banner, the rocket's red glare of this war that you could see that's just beyond our seeing and our vision. So to wrap this up,
do you want to help support Beyond Forbidden and receive extra content that's not seen anywhere else? By becoming a patron, a few things you will receive are the full-length 90-minute or 120-minute podcast episode. Members will also receive a private link to the video podcast and will only be exclusive to Patreon members. In-person, face-to-face interviews with some of the most well-known, respected researchers. Behind-the-scenes footage of interviews not seen anywhere else. And that's just a few perks. So what do you have to lose? Cut out one brain-rotting, overly processed Happy Meal a month that doesn't do anything beneficial for your mind, body, and spirit, and become a Patreon for just $5.